5 o'clock in the morning. Where are we going? Sometimes you just gotta take care of business, you know what I'm saying, guys? 5:15 in the morning, up at 4, ungodly hours. Gotta take care of business. No breakfast. Get up and go. Just get up and go. Not that much of a morning person. Nothing like being on a cool ferry at 5 o'clock in the morning. A man's got to take care of business. A man's got to take care of business. That's a fact, son. Enjoy the scenery as we leave Santa Fe, lovely Santa Fe, I might say, Santa Fe, Santa Fe. A bit of a moon out there too, man. Fly me to the moon. Wouldn't you like to know where I'm going? Tell you. Cool breeze. Don't get better than that. Looking at the wake of the ferry as Santa Fe disappears in the background. Yeah, baby. Moonrise over my hammy. I just enjoy it, that's all. Bundled up, and I'm saying bundled up for what? This is perfect. You know, one thing I never understood, 95-degree weather. I've seen people with their infants and they're wrong. They're covered as if there's going to be a winter storm or something. I never understood that. I know to protect them from the sun to some point. Got it. But that's another phenom out here. Never understood. Babies frying like a longanisa sausage in heavy clothing on 95-degree weather. Never understood that. Then again, I told you, there's a lot of things in the culture and everything out here that I just don't get it. Probably never going to get it. If I was that little kid, I'd be like, get me the fuck out of this shit. Is it snowing, mama? I mean, what the fuck, mama? But I see that all the time. I always ask my girlfriend, why do they do that? Well, you know, it's good for the kid. I mean, they're protected from the sun. I seen it when they weren't in the sun. Heavy clothing and a hoodie on, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Shit. I'd be crying mercy. Capital punishment. Boy. Well, anyway, good morning, folks. Just a little ditty on here. Look at the resolution on that baby, huh? Boy, it seems to be a new trend. We got that mix Philippines journey who's critiquing all the criminals on YouTube Then we got the other channel with the artificial intelligence gal, good looking AI there, who is also exposing other criminals on here. Seems to be like I guess a new trend on here, huh? Wow. Things are getting kind of exciting. All kinds of events happening. People going down. People going down. People going down. You gotta love it. Oh well. You know, due to crime, there's going to be repercussions. They want the notoriety, and they're certainly getting it. They want the attention. Yeah, well, they're certainly getting it. Maybe not the way they want. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Uncle Fizz? It is what it is. Fly me to the moon. I'm sorry, I'm half delirious this morning because I'm really tired. I don't always like getting up this. I mean, I do get up pretty early in the morning, but not to go boo 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 out the door on a ferry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, certain procedures I have to do when I get up. I have a whole routine when I get up. You know, when that routine is kind of interrupted, I got a rash. It kind of sets me off balance. I'm a very routine guy. Okay. Take a trip. My favorite place to go to. Have a smoke joke. Yeah, why not? See this guy right there? See this guy? Don't know who that is. Who that guy is? I'm going to tell you who that guy is. That's the guy that's going to trial, baby. That's right. That little moment on camera there. That's the guy that's going to trial, baby. And he's got no defense, baby. You know, you want to do that kind of shit, you got to pay the price, man. You know, yeah, that's where we're going. There you go. Oh, yeah. I even passed him on there. He was riding a motorcycle. I said, "Good morning to you, sir. Nice bike you got there." That's right. I'm sure I'll make it his day too. We're going to trial, baby. We're going to trial, baby. That's where we're going. That's where he is going. He's got no viable defense whatsoever. See what happens? Neither did Barry. Barry, he got some plans for him. Oh no, but I don't enjoy doing this, contrary to my belief. I really don't enjoy doing this kind of shit. But sometimes, you know, you have to do things that you really have to do. Well, you know, if this shit didn't happen, I'd be eating a pizza from his old business. I'd be a patron of his, but that not being the case, yeah, you gotta watch out what you say. You just gotta, you know, it's just the way life is. There are consequences and prices you have to pay for when you do criminal things. Criminal things. Underline the word criminal things. How much money has it cost this guy for a lawyer so far? And having to come all the way from Wild Wow. He comes to the lovely Santa Fe town because that's where he has a lot of his connections. Just come all the way down here just to go to where we're going. Face trial. All part of the process. No, it ain't not the only session. My lawyer is a Republic of the Philippines prosecutor's office. That's my lawyer. That's my lawyer. Not cost me one dime. Well, excuse me. Got my witnesses with me, and oh yeah, got to pay for their ferry rides and all that shit. Oh, absolutely. Look at this choppy water right here. Isn't it cool? I don't know. Some people don't like a big choppy ferry ride, but I think it's kind of fun. Oh yeah. You know, there's a lesson to learn here. You want to be on social media, just be careful what you do. My advice. Good swell there, huh? Pretty good swells out here today. Early morning. At least I'm not sweating my nuts off. But there's some good ones. Of course, we're not on the high seas. I said the high seas. No, we're not. But it's fun. I like waves. What do you miss about Hawaii? You had real waves. The waters are pretty placid out here compared to Hawaii. And normally, the reason you're seeing all this choppiness is the various storms from different areas. There's always going to be some reflection no matter where you're living in the water. And the water's going to be kind of choppy and so forth. I kind of told you I'd take care of business when business needs to be taken care of. It's simple as that. I can go into a whole soliloquy about justice. Justice served on a cold plate, cold platter. It's not my endeavor. I don't get enjoyment out of this. Well, that's not true. When I know I'm in the right, I get enjoyment out of it. I honestly do. I'll be lying there. But it just goes to say, a lot of people think they can get away with so much shit on here. Look at them rolling waves. Loving every minute of it. Come on, bigger waves. I want bigger waves. Bigger, bigger. Last time I saw a dolphin, you won't necessarily see a dolphin. It's very rare that I've ever taken a ferry to see the dolphin, but I've actually seen dolphins before. How about a shark fin? Now you hardly ever see that. Let me tell you something, I lived in Hawaii and I'd never seen a shark fin. Although, I actually seen a shark underwater at a beach in Kona. It's a famous snorkeling spot. And yes, I was freaked out. He wasn't near me, but I seen him in a distance. And when I did, I hightailed back to the shore. I certainly did. I know a lot about sharks. I know they're generally not going to bother me. I actually seen one. No, it wasn't a great white. Could have been a tiger, which is known for the area, which is scary enough. But, you know, I wasn't going to play with him like I did with the puffer fish. Oh, they're fun to chase underwater. My daughter used to be afraid of them. I said, no, man, they ain't gonna bother you. Just a puffer fish, just don't eat their liver, that's all. It's toxic. You know, the most experienced chefs in the world, the only ones that can ever have anybody dine on blowfish, puffer fish. So if they get into that liver in any way, and any of that toxin hits the rest of the fish, you'll die. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? You remember when Red Zero went on a boat with his pirate flag? And this is just real stuff you can't make up, you know. Had the pirate flag going in the middle of the water. How many hundreds of thousands of square miles they collide with another big old bongo boat? Go figure. Oh my God. Probably because they were all drunk as a skunk on that Red Horse, huh? Gotta say something for Red Horse, huh? Now, I don't have any real animosity with the culprit here that's going on trial. Got on the ferry, seen him, he smiled at me and I smiled at him. He was right there, sitting on his bike. Now he's sitting in one of the chairs here. I just seen him. He's in the lower deck. I'm on the upper deck. I just smiled at him when I seen him. I said, good day, sir. You got a nice bike you have there. Hey man, you know, very cordial person, man. I'm not a mean person. I'm very cordial. I didn't do any wrong, so I got nothing to worry about. I know it is defensive, and you don't have much of a defense. It's either you posted that shit or you didn't post that shit. So I mean, you know, I thought I was doing the community a favor. You weren't doing yourself a favor, Jack. Bail, lawyers' fees, trips. Look at that one. Good one. And in the end, when this is all over, I can't, you know, I don't have a crystal ball, but like anything else, you know. But, you know, could face a couple of years in jail. Was it worth it? You know, like Clint Eastwood said, do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky? Was it worth what you posted on Facebook? Was it worth it? See, Frank Peckerwood, you go about things the wrong way. It's why you didn't win. You didn't win against Sweet Skates. You didn't have the evidence, pal. You gotta have hardcore evidence. Or else they just throw it out. Fiscal don't give a shit. I know what they're looking for. Believe me, I know. I've been in training. The training wheels are off. The training wheels are off. We're riding the big boys' bikes now. Now we're riding mountain bikes. Training wheels are off. We take it from experience. Now, you know, life is full of trials and tribulations, you know. That's just the way it is. And sometimes you gotta face adversity, and, you know, you gotta grab adversity by the horns. You gotta say to that horned creature, I'm pissed off, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. That's pretty much my creed, my philosophy. You know, besides the proverbial cut the head off the snake, it's never going to bother you again. You don't have to worry about its toxins. That's the way you do things, my friends. Exactly the way you do things. Well, anyway, I'm glad you enjoyed the ride with me. You guys have a wonderful day. God, I see a small bonker boat out there. They're crazy. Way in the distance. You probably can't even see it out here. Yeah, they go out fishing. And a lot of times they take a chance. It's like a little matchstick in the water out here. You can't even see it, can you? I could out here. You guys have a wonderful day. Let it be a lesson learned. There's a price to pay for your crimes. I mean, real crimes, not hearsay, not because it sounds good on paper, not because you don't like somebody and, well, let's blow something up into grandiose proportions to make the guy look bad. Fact is fact. That's all it is. Fact is fact. You know, what's the motive of the person? Was there money involved? Was there motive? Now you know how that works. Been going through that, went through that already. People expecting a big payoff, but money that they're never going to collect. But let that be a lesson learned for them. Not that it's their first rodeo, but I'm sure there were other. Believe me, I'm sure there was. But, you know, when you say win, I guess it's according how you look at it. Who really won? Especially when they got to pay their lawyer. I don't know. What's victory to you? No, it might be something different to me. Have a good day.